guys, welcome back to my stretching series. I think I've made enough of these now that I can start calling it a series. So these two stretches I'm going to show you are honestly what I've been doing every morning because I kind of hurt my lower back just a little bit when I was doing some spring cleaning. I feel like I was doing a lot of like bending over, picking up things that are in boxes, and I did not realize how much time I was spending kind of in this position or like with my knees bent, and I ended up putting some strain on my lower back. So I've been doing this every morning ever since then for about, I don't know, probably 3 days, 4 days, something like that, and it's helped immensely. So I thought I would show you guys, and they're super easy. Let's get into it. The first one, you're gonna stand, I hate saying this because everyone says it, but yeah, your feet like shoulder width apart. I don't know why that phrase is so annoying. Anyways, and then you're gonna take your hands and clasp them behind you like that. And it really does not matter how you want to do this. Maybe you want to do it in a mirror so you can like make sure that your back is straight or whatever. Then you're just going to bend this way, making sure your back is straight. Now, I know I just said I spent too much time bending over and it hurt me, but we're actually going to do something a little bit different. Once we get down to the bottom, go as far as you can. And honestly, your best friend is going to be time. The more time that you spend in any stretch, I don't mean like 2 hours obviously, but if you can spend 2 minutes in the same stretch, you will get better at the stretch as you stay in it. So right now I feel all of this tightness, all of this, it's not pain, but it's definitely just uncomfortable sort of tingling, kind of a little sharp sort of feelings of all the stretches happening, which is fine. And I'm just gonna stay here, and you can bend your legs, give you a little relief, and then go back more straight. Not perfectly straight, don't lock your knees out, but then you can just bring your arms like this, and all of that weight pulling this way over here is going to help you get deeper into this stretch. Breathing also helps. Every time you breathe, I don't know if you saw that, but my big breath I just let out actually forces my body, without me even trying to, it just forces you deeper into that stretch without you having to strain yourself or try harder. And then what I like to do is come out of it, do a little ankle grab down here, or I don't know if you guys can see my ankles, but I'll grab my ankles and or maybe walk out a little bit, walk out that way. I'll show you in a second too. And just really activating all of this. And I know that it seems kind of counterintuitive, but it actually does help my lower back a lot. It takes the strain off of this area here that I messed up a little bit, being silly and not paying attention. The other thing that we can do is very similar. Let me show you the sort of bottom of that real quick. Okay, now I think you guys have a better idea of kind of what I'm doing on the bottom here. So I can show you that I can do a little ankle grab, I can cross over and do this. I can sort of just let my head hang and grab onto my elbows. I like to do this a lot. Very important to breathe and just let all of this stretch, and then let all of this weight just sort of hang. And it looks like it would hurt your lower back, but it actually feels really good and takes a lot of the strain off. The next stretch I'm going to show you is kind of the same thing, but in a seated position, and very same principle, but you'll see. So we're going to do like basically a forward fold like we just did, but sitting down. And something that really helped me when I was learning about yoga is you need to make sure that you are sitting on your sitting bones. I know that sounds kind of insane, but sometimes if you check yourself, maybe you're at work or sitting for a long time, and you will realize that you're actually sitting kind of back here on your tailbone almost a little bit. But if you adjust and sort of arch your back a little bit, you will end up realizing that like, oh, I was sitting like this, and it was kind of pushing into my lower back. But if you just arch your back a little bit, and then you realize, oh, now I'm sitting on my sitting bones. I know that sounds weird, but that really helped me a lot in yoga to realize that some of the things we do throughout the day that feel very normal and natural are actually not the way that we're supposed to use our bodies. So we're going to sit on our sitting bones and make sure you can like wiggle a little bit and realize what feels best for you. And then it doesn't have to be perfect. You pull your feet in as much as you can without hurting yourself, okay? We don't want to feel a whole lot of strain or pain or anything like that. Just pulling it in. And then we're going to, again, make sure that you're still on your sitting bones. And then whether you want to grab something in front of you or maybe you just want to bend forward, we're just going to hang. You just grab your feet, you just hang. It's so much the same principle. You might want to wiggle a little bit if you move to get back on your sitting bones. And we're going to be stretching this, but also it takes I don't think we even realize, it takes so much pressure off of your lower back when your hips are open. And I think that's something I wish we learned that in school, that like your body is so connected. Your body is so connected, and little things that you don't think affect, one part of your body are absolutely going to, it just affects everything. Everything is so connected. And this feels amazing for my lower back, even though it looks like it would be hurting my lower back. But when you have really tight hips, your back and all those muscles around there will tense in order to try to keep everything together. So when your hips are looser, your lower back won't have to compensate so much. So we're gonna do a wide one real quick, because I know this is really difficult for a lot of people, but it doesn't have to be. You can just make it easy for yourself. Close your legs a little more, or however feels good to you. And then same thing, make sure you're on your sitting bones and just lean forward. You want to grab your feet, that helps you. You want to grab something ahead of you, or just put your hands on the floor and walk yourself out. That helps too. So good. It's so simple, but it's so good. And now I even feel like I can stretch my back a little bit more and crack it. And just get into those deeper stretches. If you want to feel a bit of a different stretch, you can go really wide and sit up as straight as you can. Feel it really in here. You can do a version where you only have one leg out and you can stretch this way. But really the main thing that we really want to do with these stretches is to make sure that our lower back does not feel like it has to overcompensate. And the strange as it is, the best way to do that sometimes is to stretch your legs, open your hips, and make sure that all of this is loosey-goosey. This is also another good option if you want to do it this way. Really just anything where you can stretch your legs, open your hips. As you can see, there's a lot of different variations to the sort of forward fold stretch that we did at the beginning that you can do on the floor. Super simple. Take it at your own pace as always, and all of these things will help to open up your hips and stretch the hamstrings, back your leg muscles, all the way down, so that your lower back doesn't feel like it has to tighten up, constrict, and get all stressed out trying to compensate for all of those muscles being either too weak or too tight to really sustain you and hold you up when you're doing things like bending over, reaching, all of that stuff. Hopefully this wasn't too convoluted. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and if this helped you, let me know in the comments, and I will see you next time. Bye.